Did I do it? Did I manage to start the stream? Oh, geez, I'm listening to my own stream somewhere. Please don't do that, stream. Okay. I think I'm doing it now. What a way to start the stream. Okay, cool, guys. Let's just pause it over here and back on YouTube land. Pause it as well. I don't want to be looking at. Okay, I can probably look at my face. There we go. Hopefully I'm not too green. Okay, let me just tweak the sound a bit for me here. It's a bit loud. I'm just hearing the music. Okay. Is that camera pointing in the right way? I can't tell. Let's just see. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, hello everybody. This will just be a quick one, like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, I needed to hide this. Like 5 minutes maximum. So I'm a little bit early, but you know what? I just don't think tonight's gonna be a good night. Now, I'm not saying that I don't want to stream. I'm just saying I'm still figuring this stuff out, right? So I'll give you an update. And then I decided to stream because then obviously this video will be on YouTube, etc. So people can come and watch this, and maybe I'll just make a separate video as well. But here's the thing. I need to still figure this out. I need to stream, or I want to stream at least once a week to give feedback. But I also want to stream regularly because that way, you know, it keeps me committed to actually developing the game. So my problem is, it's my week schedule is just hectic, right? I currently actually just do my job and then I hope for gaps in between all the daily tasks that I'm involved with, and then, you know, when a gap arrives that I think this is a significant enough gap, I will then take that gap and do some work on the game, right? So that's fine, but those gaps are few and far between. So what I'm deciding now is, okay, maybe I'm gonna try. I'm actually gonna try streaming in the mornings, right? So I'm just gonna wake up earlier and stream for 2 hours in the morning instead of this stream at the end of the week, at the end of a long week. So this is essentially, you know, a long week. It's Friday evening. I'm tired. It's difficult. You know, my voice is not with me because I was lecturing just this afternoon at the university. So, you know, it's tough, right? It's rough. No, instead of making excuses every week for why I struggle to progress, I thought, you know what, if I dedicate some time in the mornings instead, like 2 hours every morning before my day even begins, that way I'm going to be more consistent with the progress on the game, and I should also then be more consistent with the streaming, and the updates will become more regular, and I think my progress will be much better. So that's my hope. This is obviously potentially also not going to work, right? So if you think about it, if I think about it, you know, I'm basing this off of nothing. I don't have the experience, I don't have the data. This is me trying stuff out. So bear with me, right? I'm going to try it out. If it works, that'll be fantastic. If it doesn't work, well, you'll be seeing another one of these update videos where I'm like, okay, so I tried the morning thing, it doesn't work, and then I'm switching things around. So I'm going to try, I'm going to try to stream the development of my game for 2 hours a day, roughly, about 4 times a week. That's going to be my goal. So a couple of days that I'm going to skip will be days like that I feel like I need the rest, like Friday evenings. it's a very difficult day to really be productive and do hard work, you know. And by hard work, I mean, you know, the cognitive coding thing, and also just, you know, being live and streaming, and, you know, not just taking things, or not just, you know, chilling and taking things easy, right? This is obviously going to be, so I'm reclaiming my Friday evenings, and I'd much rather have a few more days in the week where I can do this thing. Okay, so that being said, I'll update the schedules and everything. So I think my schedule is going to be Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. No, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. Right. Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. So those will be the days, and then hopefully that'll work out. Now, obviously, if you're in the US, that'll be in the morning for me, so very early in the morning. For you guys, it'll be like the previous day, right? So roughly like 7 to 9-ish, depending on where you are in the US, obviously. Okay, but so before I go, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. It's kind of a weird stream, right? Just 10 minutes of streaming. But before I go, let me just show you a little bit of what I was doing this week. So like I say, you know, I don't really get much time. But what I started to do is, you might remember from last week, I was implementing the Ranger. We called it the Robin Ranger because the bird that we're basing this character off is a robin. Okay. Robin because it's just, okay, Ranger. So Archer guy, Archer girl. Robin Hood. And it turns out a robin is also kind of a common English bird. So, and Robin Ranger, RR, you know, the things just worked out. So it's the Robin Ranger and the Chicken Knight. So we started pulling stuff in here. So I can show you, so obviously last week when we pulled this in, the Robin looked terrible. It didn't work. So, but what I did in the meantime, well, first of all, my wife did quite a bit of work, so she updated the models, etc. And if I showed you, okay, prefabs, yes, that's where I want to be. Prefabs, no, not damage numbers. Characters, Ranger character. So this is the Robin now. Quite a good looking character, I think. I think this is pretty nice. Okay, but there you can see the Robin. See the lashes, it's definitely a girl. And there you have the quiver and all the good stuff, right? Quite a detailed character. So this character now has inspired my wife to improve on the chicken as well, because the chicken's kind of basic, right? The chicken is pretty basic. So we're gonna try and improve the chicken so that it matches at least, or is closer to what the Robin is currently. Now, if you look at the Robin, everything looks okay, and I even started putting in the animations, but this is kind of where things go bad. I haven't done all of them, so for instance, if I do attack now, I think the Robin is just doing the knight's attack, right? So that's the knight one-handed attack running. These animations where they just run off the screen. I'm not sure what the running was from. It doesn't really matter. Let's just look at like walk backwards. So frame by frame. Okay, that's not so bad. The problem is if I just stop here somewhere and I go in, you can see something kind of appeared over here. So this is weight painting issues with the model itself. So the model is kind of broken. But yeah, my wife's on it, right? So this is a problem. Weight painting is a little bit tedious, and obviously we missed a couple of things, right? So you'll see that's a thing. And there's these glitches with the mesh happen with all kinds of movement. So not just walking backwards. And you can see here's something happening in the torso here with the armor or something. So we've got some problems, but we're working on it. But while she's doing that, I'm obviously working on the UI. So I just wanted to have UI available so that I can actually choose between the chicken and the robin. No idea how this is going to work yet. Like I said, I only started implementing this recently. I think if I look at my time tracker, I've spent a total of 35 minutes working on this UI to try and select whatever character I'm going to use. So still some work to be done. Not going to do it today. I'm out of it, right? So thank you for tuning in to this very, very short stream. We're going to try things a little bit differently. Maybe if I stream 4 times a week, that at least guarantees that I have 8 hours of hands-on time with the game and 8 hours of screen time on YouTube and Twitch. And then that should translate into more progress and etc, etc. The funny thing happens when you're working on complicated projects like this. Like I might sit here on a Friday evening when I'm streaming and work on it. By the time I'm done, I'm just gatvol. That's an Afrikaans saying. So I'm tired, right? I'm not in the mood anymore. So then Saturday comes, I just don't work at all. Sunday, probably I don't work either because it's family stuff and all that. By Monday, it feels like I haven't worked on this for so long that it's like kind of a chore to get back into it. And besides, Mondays are kind of a bit of a rough day. I don't need to explain why. I mean, most people will agree that Mondays are a bit iffy. But then let's say Tuesday comes around and I'm like, okay, cool. I really need to get back into the game dev. It's like 4 days later. And then you sit there, you're like, oh geez, I can't even remember what I was doing or what I was thinking. So, having so much time go past just because I'm overdoing it maybe on a Friday afternoon or Friday evening, it's not a good idea. So I did work on this, not enough. And that might be part of the problem. Procrastination is a bit of a problem. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. This video will go up on YouTube, so go have a look. And now I'll see you next time, I guess, Sunday morning, when we are actually going to try and get some work done. Cheers.